Hello everybody, this is a quick introduction to the new ATR model. This one took over 13 months to develop. It's a compilation of many different things that we work on here. And I'm just going to give a very quick overview as to what it is and what it does. First of all, it's designed for people that can't look at a trading screen 24 hours a day, but people that come in, say, once in the evening or once at the weekend, or depending on their work schedule. That is kind of the market for this. It also identifies the overall trend, the macro trend of an asset, where it's come from, where it's going. Also, within the actual model itself, you will see different lines here. I'm going to turn them on and off. These are what we call the ATR levels. ATR, by the way, is augmented trading range. You can turn them on or off, but they're very important to have on because they also highlight areas of support and resistance. Look at the way it bounces along here on level 1, bounces along here on level 2, faces resistance on level 3, etc. Very, very important. It also measures the overall level of liveliness of an asset. This is Bitcoin we're looking at here, which is very lively. Some assets will just bump along the bottom red line here, and you don't want to be in those assets. It also will generate buy and sell signals here, buy, sell, typically within the ranges. Hence, it's an augmented trading range is the name of the model. And it will also, you can see, if you look in very closely here, you'll see the cloud. When things are blue, that means you stay in the trade. So it may fire a sell signal, but if the trend is still up, like here, for example, for Bitcoin, ignore it. Wait for the trend to turn. That's when you move to selling a position, if you want to do that, of course. In addition, you can see there is kind of a cloud element. We have two very important things within this. We have not only different models baked in with different ways of setting up kind of your structure, FIFO, LIFO, but we also have a back test that'll pop up here as well, and it'll show you your win rate. Now, the key here is we've got this kind of signal toggle. We've got one thing is called cloud. That is when it goes out of the cloud, you can actually buy or sell. If we zoom in, we'll see that here. Let's turn this off, not too regular, and then we can zoom in. So when things are outside the cloud, that's typically a signal, and that can also be modified to the trend. Now, depending on the asset, the trend can be more accurate. By the way, we also have a crowdsourced sheet that tests all different assets over different time frames for different settings. So, for example, here you can see turning from trend from cross, the win rate goes from 68.75 on cross to 91.67%. Now, also bear in mind, you can do noise suppression. You can turn on high. That will modify the results too. You get less signals, worse results. You can go medium, 91. You can go low, 85%, and you can go none at all and just see all the signals. And this is 90.38. So it looks like medium is the best for Bitcoin in this particular instance here. Also, you can determine FIFO, LIFO, and a whole bunch more tricks. So it is a very sophisticated tool. It has many bells and whistles in it. It's got a back test so you can test your strategy. In addition, what you're looking at here, the red cloud on the back, is actually the bear market. So depending on the asset you look at, you'll be able to see when the bear market was in play and per the asset. And you can toggle it, of course, for many different assets. Tesla, for example. And one other point as well, it's good to drag the anchor of the actual model to I like to go to the top of the market here. So if we go to Tesla, it would have been September 2021 approximately. As the top of the market, we just pick a date here and you can see the anchor is there and you can drag it directly to the top. And that gives you a much better perspective of the ranges. And of course, sometimes things will break out as well. If we go to NVIDIA, you can see exactly how it bounced off the roof here. I actually went into a little cheeky little hedge up here at the top. But again, sometimes assets break out. So the trend is your friend. Watch the trend, everybody. And that's the quick introduction to the ATR model. It is a powerful tool. It's also a very simple tool as long as you embrace the settings for the different assets. It works for foreign exchange, commodities, crypto, and disruptive stocks, equities, ETFs, you name it. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the tool. Bye-bye.